Hi everybody, this is Kini from Everyday Tech. Today I have Crenova Wireless Bluetooth headphones. Let's go take a look. There we go. Headphones. Okay, right. Let's look at the manual first. It's in English. All the details laid out very well. A couple of attachments here. The earbuds to suit your specific size of the ear. The middle ones are right here. Then you got these ear hooks which will keep things in place. And you've got a different kind of ear hook as well. These already have this ear hook here, which is this part. So it comes with 3 pairs, and of course this is the middle one. This is a very nice, interesting design. I would call this as a teardrop. Has a left and right identification on the top. Buttons are right here on only one side, which is cool, and this is the right side. This is the multifunction button. Alright, so this multifunction would mean play, pause, etc. Then you have up and down, which is volume and the tracks. It's good that these guys have the small little dots right here, 3 here and 1 here, to be able to easily identify. That's been my major complaint with a lot of headphones, that it's extremely difficult to identify, where's what. So this is your charging port, and this is the on and off button right here, right on the inside. This is a 4-button setup. I don't mind this. My preference is anyway 3, but given the fact one would be turning on the headphones before you put them on, so this will always be there and you don't have to turn them off while they're on. All that you would do is play, pause, stop, etc. And that happens from this button, which is fairly accessible. As you would notice, that angle on the earbuds is not just straight in. It's an angle towards, I believe, similar to the way the ears are shaped from the inside. And these are my main headphones as of now, because they're extremely lightweight. They perform really, really well. They are sweat proof, and all around good headphones. So let's turn them on. I already have them paired, but let's do a fresh pairing as well. Let's go ahead and do the pairing. So that's in the pairing mode. Turn the Bluetooth on. Crenova G2, and the moment pairing is done, it gives a green signal here. Let's go up, and we've got Crenova G2 connected. And a great thing about this headphone that I like is it does have a light that blinks. It is important to know that the headphones are working, but quite honestly, when I'm wearing them, when I'm wearing any headphone, I don't see any of this part. So it doesn't matter whether I see the light or I don't see the light. Right? I mean, I don't need to see the light when I'm wearing the headphones. That's not the idea. Doesn't matter whether others see it or not. I don't really care. It doesn't solve any purpose, rather than make you look like crazy because you've got lights coming out of your ear. Not really a big fan of that. This stays on the inside, and there's absolutely no indication on the outside. And from a functionality wise, you don't need an indication on the outside. Let's go ahead and find something to play on. I selected some tracks earlier. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of the headphones right next to my mic and see if everything's alright there, and you're able to hear the actual sound of it. Okay, so that's the sound there. A couple of other things to note. This does not have any beeps while changing the volume. It just changes. I mean, I'm just going to let you listen to it again. There are no beeps. But towards the end, you have a beep. And when you reach the maximum volume, there you go. That's the maximum volume. The other thing to note is the volume does not change on the phone. There are two different volumes which are there now. The one on your headphone and the one on your phone. So you may have lower volume here, but your headphone might be maxed out. That's the maximum volume. And let's see what volume we have here. We're still in the middle. So the point is that this is a Bluetooth 4.0 functionality. I've only seen this happening in 4.1, where the volume change is reflected on the phone as well. Also, there is a battery indication that runs right on top, which is extremely similar to any Bluetooth headphone that you would find. The two different volumes, which is one for the headphone and one on the phone, is not a very good setup. It bothers me because when you're working out, when you're walking and everything, you just want, the whole idea of having these buttons right here is to be able to control the volume and the functionality or the music that you are playing or the track that you're playing from the headphone itself. Here you could change the tracks. Let's go ahead and play this one. Okay, I'm going to just hold this button. This goes to the next track. Next track. Previous track. Previous track. Next track. And next track. It's playing. Pause. Play. Pause. And if I have to activate Siri, let's try and see if that happens. No. That's the last call, dial number. Whatever that number is. Okay. So from a feature perspective, it has 8 hours of battery, which I haven't verified as yet, but I've used this in two days consecutively with my workout. Takes about 3.5 hours, door to door. So I'm gonna give this an 8-hour battery backup, confirmation that it does have that. Now this is a flat wire design as compared to another one that you would remember in my channel was the MixCDR Basso. This has a round design. It does have the control on the button on the side here. 3 buttons, which is my preferred layout. It has a loop here, which is also my preferred way of having headphones. The reason why I prefer a separate control here is because anytime where the manufacturers put a control right on here, this is sitting in my ear, anytime where I press to change pause, it's actually putting the pressure back in the ear canals. And you would know that the whole idea of delivering sound with such a small diaphragm is that you actually have a vacuum and suction created by the ear or by the earbud, And when you put that right here, everything is vacuum sealed. And if you were to just touch anything on the back, not even changing the volume, that's like secondary. If you were to touch it, you would feel this right inside your ear. So that's where my problem has always been, that don't put anything in here. Just put everything on the side. It's easier to access and does not bother the entire ear. But this one is okay. It is not sitting as a control on this side. It is still better executed at any given point of time. I'm not going to be pressing the volume up and down like that. It always will come down like that, which means that almost always, whether it's I'm playing this, so whether you're playing or pausing, whether you're increasing or decreasing the volume, the shape of this earphone is such that you would always reach out, and you always have two fingers here, one finger here, and that's the button section. So there is movement, but it is to a on a very well executed on button. I think I'm playing some song on the on headphone button setup. So I think that's executed fairly well. Okay. Other than that, let me see what else is kind of important to bring up. Okay, the other thing is that it has a microphone right here on the inside, and again, there is no other way to put this anywhere else. I mean, you can't really do that here. So the microphone sits here, and the sound quality is kind of okay. Nothing great to talk about it. These are again not meant to be taking your phone calls. It is that in case you're wearing it and you get a phone call, you shouldn't have to take them off and be bothered with taking out your phone and then take a phone call. So that's about it. That's all that I wanted to share with you. They call it Sport Bluetooth G2 headphones. I hope I covered all the areas that you would want to know. If you have any questions regarding these headphones, please leave a question down in the comment section. I'll be happy to respond back to you on that. And if you did not like the video, give it a thumbs down and let me know why you did not like it. I appreciate your support. Have a good day and good luck with your headphone hunt. Cheers.